Hello guys and welcome to a new episode of my Final Fantasy XVI Let's Play. I hope you're doing well. So, off screen I did a lot of stuff. I did a lot of side quests, almost all of them. And I went around the map a little bit, checking out every place that I thought, could be hiding something. And yeah, I found out also what a couple of places that were inaccessible are. So I wrote down, what happened, because there were a lot of side quests, but they were the usual go there and do this and come back sort of stuff. I have a few things left, as you can see, to do, because I thought they could be the most interesting ones. So for example, we have one here with Torgal. So I can do that in this episode and show you a couple of things also, but I'll quickly recap what we did, or what I did rather, off screen. So the side quests were many and very different. So for example, Gav asked us to find a silver chocobo feather to craft a gift for Edda, since she will soon deliver the baby. So it was a gift for the child. So I went and just grabbed the silver feather from a chocobo in Rosaria. And that was sweet, that was nice. And also Gav opened up and told us that he had a little sister, and as well as his parents, but unfortunately they died. They were attacked by Imperials. And unfortunately, he was the only one surviving because he hid. He managed to, stay hidden, but he felt like a coward because his little sister that was just born on that day and his parents were killed. So, now Gav is trying to make up for that, and he will take care of Edda and the baby. So, kind of a father figure for the little boy or girl. They didn't specify that. And yes, also our uncle, who is here now, asked us to talk with Havel, which is the the Dalbekian Minister of Defense, so to speak. So the only actual official, pretty much, guy in charge of the Republic. It was just a bit of dialogue, a cutscene in which Byron and he and Quinten also talked, and they basically form a kind of a triumvirate, or a three-sided organization that is focused on rebuilding Valistia. So they will just try to make amends and to build a better world, helping each other. So Rosaria, the Republic, and also what remains of the Empire. So yeah, that's gonna be tough. Good luck, guys. Much tougher than you just defeating Ultima, and of course it will take decades and decades of hard work. Then yeah, I will show you on the map. I found out what this place was, or two places. So this place here, that if you remember a few episodes back, we saw that this passage was not accessible, and that's why like almost, or actually every single blocked path is it was related to a side quest. So this was a hidden village where a group of villagers lived here hidden, and they worshipped Malice, Malleus, actually, sorry, Malleus, and the Circle of Malleus, which I think is, I'm pretty sure it's another name for Ultima. Like Barnabas, and Barnabas' mother, who we learned was related to the Circle of Malleus many generations ago. And this cult was brought to Valistia by her tribe. So basically we got here and we defeated an enemy, a big enemy, And that was it. Just save this this village, pretty much. And the other interesting things, this place, the called Balmung Dark, is a prison, or was actually rather a prison for bearers. And maybe I'll show you the fight. I'll show the fight on screen. We got here because Doris, one of our crossbreakers, I think she's the second in command, or something very important that we met and talked to already, asked us to go here, and we discovered this was a prison in Walud, controlled by, of course, Barnabas and the army, where a wild beast, which we slayed, and I will show you the fight. It was okay. It was interesting. This beast was kept here to be trained for war, and unfortunately, bears were fed to the beast, and used to keep that beast fed and trained. So they were just slaughtered by this monster, but we went there and killed that, and we saved a little girl who survived and is now here in the hideaway.
Will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen. Finally.
So yeah, that's it for Walud. Oh wait, also actually, no, that's not everything. I went here where I already found this Odin trial that we will do in the next episode, likely, with all the others. I went here, and this was an orphanage. Again, for bearers. And yeah, unfortunately, little bearers, children were abused and were tortured. And one of our curse breaker, which it's well, maybe I'll show you. It's up in the upper level of the hideaway. But anyway, he survived, and he joined our cause. He survived this this orphanage, and the guy who ran it, which decided to kill himself after his daughter turned out to be a bearer also. So he couldn't save her. So after he had a little girl, and he saw what torturing she was condemned to. He thought about all the children that he abused and tortured and got killed over many years, and he decided to hang himself here. That was a sad story, but the usual go here, find out what happened, read a few things, and killed a bunch of enemies, which in this case were seemed like zombies, just Akashic soldiers that were here, of course. And then, okay, let me read. Oh yeah, I'll show you a couple of things here in our chambers. Mid, just asked us to gather a couple of materials, and she gifted us this cool very cool, very sweet, very detailed model airship. Meets dangerous dream of flight, immortalized in miniature. Though the experiment ended in failure, Mid has allowed Clive to keep hold of the model, so that once her renown has grown, he might sell the piece for an exorbitant amount of gil. So yeah, she crafted this model airship, which it was intended to fly, to be able to fly, but she couldn't manage to do that. She couldn't wrap her head around the mechanism, so she gifted us this cool wooden metal ship, which is the exact same that you get very early in Final Fantasy XIV as a minion that can fly and follow you around, but it's the exact same thing. And yeah, in that game, this is basically the model for the Enterprise, because the Enterprise in Final Fantasy XIV is exactly like this. It's an actual airship. Actually, it's a bit different. It has balloons, but it's pretty much, it's very similar. So this one can't fly, but it's cool. We also got many more. As you can see, we only need 4 more, many more, gifts. This was from Gav. This was from Tarja. We already saw, this was the very first I think we got from Martel, or actually, she unfortunately died, but she was the girl who managed to nurture an apple tree back to life, so we can get apples now, and we decided to name this kind of apple after her, so Martel apples. And also we got, that's from Sid. This is from the Hanged Man, from Quinten, everyone, Martha's, etc. This is from that guy that I... Oh no, wait, this is from the Dame, from Isabel. This is from Wade, etc. All the... Yeah, this is from the Dubor, which I don't like. I hate that guy, so... I don't know. Bad. The Crimson Caravan, And also, yeah, we got this, and this is what I wanted to talk about. But all the gifts, the farewell gifts, to say thanks from every single of our allies, which is very cool. Sid's Goblet, this was from Otto. And yeah, that will, that quest about our father's will, I will show you the cutscene also. I will do a montage about all the interesting things that happened that I did off screen and that I deem worthy of being viewed by you guys. But yeah, to quickly recap, basically we found the will, which was entrusted to one of the Undying, an old lady who served at the Rosaria. And yeah, we found the will, and she entrusted us with a heirloom, which is not this one. I'll show you. It's an accessory. The founder's grasp. This was, an intended gift from our father to us, both of us, Clive and Joshua, when we eventually would have came of age. As unbreakable bonds, the Van Braces that symbolize, the union and the trust and the, very important duty of protecting Rosaria. Unfortunately, he died before he could give us this heirloom, but we got it. We completed it by slaying a griffin and getting a gem from its interior, from its body. And yeah, so this was, the gift that our father wanted to give us. And then we got to visit our father's grave, which was in that inaccessible area in Rosaria. And I will show you the cutscene. It was, a nice and touching moment with Clive and Joshua.
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
It's just back there. Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then?
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
I can show you maybe the... I know I should be able to, let me see. To show you the... Oh, maybe not. Damn. The the will that our father wrote. I don't think it's... Oh yeah, this one. Perfect. Okay, we can read it. Because it was, you know, it was in the mission, so I thought I had lost it. But yeah, we can read it. So, my beloved sons, I know that I ask much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure a future for our duchy and our family. Yet, even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the Blight still looms, and only with all Rosaria striving as one might we at last overcome it. I have made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way, it shall likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. This shall be an arduous inheritance, and so I offer you another, that you might be reminded of the love and the faith that I hold for both of you. Our father, Elwyn Rosfield. So yeah, so that was everything. This episode I'm going to finish the remaining side quests. So this is about Torgal, and this is about Dion, because basically I found out that by talking with Harpocrates, he actually knows Dion. He has known Dion for years because he was Dion's master, Dion's teacher, back when Dion was a child, and then Dion had to stop studying to become a dragoon, to commence the training to become a dragoon. So his duties were elsewhere, and so basically Harpocrates was dismissed. He wasn't needed back at Oriflamme in the Empire, and so now they got reunited. But Harpocrates is thinking that Dion, he wants to help Dion to accept what happened and to not hold a grudge on himself too much. So he asked me to get a wyvern tail, which I already did. So we'll see what he's going to do with that. And after that, I think in this episode I will finish the hunts, the last 4 hunts, so we can craft the best sword, the last sword that we can get. And in the next episode will be... And in the next episode I'll show you hopefully all of the chronolith trials. I hope one hour will be enough, maybe more. They shouldn't be too long, but I can do that. And 2 episodes from now, it should be the last, or the last mission at least. So let's see what Torgal needs.
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria. Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To port is older then.
Okay.
Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Okay, let's do this quest. Yeah, so Torgal was, you know, a bit sad because he was thinking about Sid. Of course, Sid, you know, has been with him for years, for many more years than we have, because we lost him for 13 years. So yeah, basically Sid has seen him grow up and trained him to be a hunting dog. You know, he has given Torgal food, love, affection, protection, everything. So it's only natural that Torgal is very sad and really misses Sid. In a way, Sid was more of an owner or more of a parent, so to speak, to Torgal than we have, because we divided because we have been divided for so long. So
Don't feel good, boy.
okay, let's go. Okay, also Joshua is with us now for, you know, the rest of the game. So until we decide to go on to the final mission, he will be following us everywhere, which is cool. I like you, Joshua. Okay, maybe, yeah, we'll see an area, a little island that we haven't seen so far.
It's still here. After all these years. Lots smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy.
Okay. Oh, we get to move around. Nice.
The rookery's right through those trees. Come on.
Okay. A fishing minigame would have been perfect. The only thing, well, one of the few things this game needs.
Race you there? I bet I could still beat you.
A fishing minigame, maybe some triple triads matches. Or chocobo races also, that would have been cool. But it doesn't make sense in a game set during a
Here
war.
we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal? Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here?
No, the hood, wooden.
Sparring sword.
Yeah, the wooden sword.
Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting.
Aww.
Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
Yeah, he searched us for years and years, and you know, then when Sid found him.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming.
Let me look around a little bit more in our treehouse. Oh yes. Okay, well, some toys. That's another sword. Oh, yeah, okay, that's great. Let's say instead of the what it's called, the instead of a wooden horse, you know, that swings, it's a chocobo. It's great. I don't know what it's called in English. Okay, let me give you a pet.
After it.
Or a treat, okay, that's fine. I love you, Torgal. Thank you so much.
I think I know where we're going.
Okay, nice view of Rosalith Castle, or what remains of, you know, the city.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Okay, that was nice. Yeah, we got the another memento, charred sparring sword. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Yeah. Oh, nice. Increases Torgal's attack potency. Okay. Yeah, very nice, very sweet quest. You know, we got to spend some time with Torgal.
Sorry for the wait.
Okay.
We're ready.
Oh, we can go back if you want. That's cool. Okay. And we have something for Jill. We should, I think it's gathering some flowers, because Joshua is worried about Jill. So we get to spend some time with her. And yeah, this was the inaccessible path, which has now magically opened. Okay, I also got a trophy for discovering every area of the map.
This is the place, but
That's good.
I'm sorry, Clive.
Oh,
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard.
okay, well,
Hideaway, then.
that's a bit... okay. Anticlimactic. Well, basically we need to find this flower. So, you know, it's a flower that from our childhood. So, a flower that the trio, Jill, Clive and Joshua, especially Jill, really enjoyed as children. So, another thing from our past, from the, you know, the good memories that we shared. Okay, are those the flowers? I think so. They start, you know, thinking and working towards rebuilding a normal life.
Where do we even start?
While we
the coastline. We can start there.
while we fight Ultima. You're perfectly intact. Would you look at that?
But
Lucky.
found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
I hope she does, because
She'll love them. Come on.
I mean all
Let's
this
go.
yeah, sorry, all this trouble for a flower, a bunch of flowers. Okay, yeah, they quickly teleport me to the hideaway, I hope, so we can just... Okay, nice. Find
It
Jill
appears
and...
my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
We can... Okay, where is Jill? Okay, yeah, ooh, Clive's chambers. Romantic. Another romantic moment between Jill and Clive, okay. You can, you know, Oscar, you should, you know, go take a walk, just in case, you know, if you hear some noise, it's you know, it's normal.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
Oh, okay. I thought they would reap the flowers. Okay. I mean, the view is nice, but
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped, so lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
Aww.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Okay, very brief but super sweet moment. We got the snow daisy garland. I never was much good at the garlands, but it'll have to do, of course. Very nice. I like that. I really like them together. They're nice. They're after all they've been through. They deserve a happy ending. I hope they'll get it. And also Shiva's kiss. Oh wow, that's great. Reduces Diamond Dust cooldown by 7.5 seconds. This is amazing. Yeah. Great. Very, very good. Okay, so yeah. Nice, sweet moment. Deserved. Oh, okay. And also Jill now is with us until we, of course, depart for the final battle. That's great. Of course, now we will also get Joshua when we, travel somewhere else. Yeah, this view is great. If it wasn't for the blight and everything, this would be a perfect romantic spot. Or just a nice spot to come here and enjoy the sea, enjoy the scenery, the nature, the sweet breeze. Yeah. It's a shame we don't have really time for this, but really, really nice. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Jill.
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him. Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
Now. It is time, then.
No, only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself and to him how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stolas quill. Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Okay. Still a squeal. Okay. 'Tis said that announced. Okay, yeah, what he said. And Bahamut's Mercy. Another great accessory. It reduces Gigaflare cooldown by 6 seconds, which is a lot. Okay, thank you. Very nice. Let's just see if we have, you know, we can reach the max level lore.
I was wondering when next you'd visit.
Okay, let's just see.
I well recall.
Okay, instructing the younger prince on the history of our realm. He was quite unlike the other noble-born children that I had thought, not only for the keenness with which he listened, but for the earnestness of his conviction.
He truly believed.
That he was the emperor's duty to serve the people. Okay. But befell twins had weighed so heavily on his soul. And we fear we will take more than merely time, yeah.
It will take forgiveness.
Forgiveness?
From himself.
Yeah, okay. This was great.
Ifrit?
Your resolve didn't falter.
No. Though I continue to be bewildered by fate. But I should meet with my old tutor here. At the very end of the world. I thank you. With all my heart. For giving me this chance.
And I thank you for taking it.
Should like to look upon that flower once more. When I am worthy. I stand ready to leave for Origin at your word. May Griga go with us.
And see us safely home.
Hopefully, yes, but thanks, Dion. Thank you for staying with us. I forgive you for, you know, destroying the whole city. I forgive you, but yeah, no problem. We can. I mean, it wasn't his fault. He wasn't in control. And of course, Ultima, you know, was driving him to madness. So you know, it's okay. He will have time to make amends. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you again, you know, for sticking with me throughout this series. We are very close to the end, so it will be over pretty soon. But yeah, as always, take care and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.